Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the West Coast. Today, I have a very special guest. Hello, Mr. Matti.
Oh, hello, Mark.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm nice.
Oh, here's your coffee, and yeah. So Matti has come to visit. He's been. I talked a couple of episodes ago about how MR and how playing the way that I do, I need to have a lot of people around me who know a lot more than I do about GE and MR and stuff like that. And Matti is one of those guys. Matti got into this more realistic stuff, and now he's done the MR database updates for this version of the Matt XJS Fords, the one with the front loader attacher. And you've done a whole bunch of these, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done a few Valtras, like your high-tech. I improved that.
Yep.
I did the front hydraulic fork pack, and I think I improved the original fork pack also.
Yeah, there you go.
And a few other tractors too.
So when you guys go onto the XML database website, you will see Mr. Mazzoni. This is Mr. Mazzoni. Mr. Mazzoni is the tinkerer. He's the one who gave me this Valtra. I mean, the first version of this Valtra that I had didn't have the front weights on it. They were sort of built into the front of it, and they were kind of an IC control thing. He MR'd it. He cleaned it up a little bit. He goofed around with it. He built the front weights for it so that I get 1,000 pounds, 1,000 kilograms on the front. And he keeps tinkering with this one. And of course, this is my favorite tractor. I love this thing. I use this for everything.
This is a nice beast.
Yeah. It's one of those tractors that with the gearbox that's in there, it can do just about everything. I mean, it's 250 horsepower, which to me is like, you know, it's just about the same as the big John Deere that I usually use. Anyway, enough yammering. You know what? Alan and his millions of dollars are off to the Caribbean for a little bit, and let's go do a job for him. He kind of left. He kind of met a girl, and he kind of dropped everything in the field, and he's got to get his hay in. So
yeah, I know the feeling.
Yeah, but apparently he's turned into a hobby farmer, so he's not as focused as he used to be. Anyway, it's a good thing actually. He's having some fun. So let's hook you up to this weight here. This is the exact same weight that I use on my Valmet, but we just painted it a more appropriate color, let's just say. So now, and you're on. So nice. Raise it up. Beautiful. All right, so you follow me. I'll get you hooked up to the baler, and we'll go and bale some little hay. And, hoppa, beautiful. So how did you get started with the? What's that?
You've gotten an upgrade on the Zill.
Yeah, I just got a new trailer. The trailer, the most of this pack is so derpy that it like if you sign off and then come back in, you have every chance that your trailers are going to be inside the ground.
Oh.
So I got this thing. Plus, I wanted to take this trailer and try to change the way that the bale pickup trigger works on it. I haven't. I've got it done on my single player, but I haven't uploaded it into the game yet. So working on that.
Work in progress.
Work in progress.
Like every mod.
Exactly. I'm almost done converting the entire pack to Gearbox, because right now this truck only runs on a CVT, so it's got a high and a low gear. And I want to put a proper 5-speed high-low on it.
Did you say the baler was where?
Oh, you're coming with me. It's actually he kind of dropped it in the field and left. It's kind of weird.
Okay.
Are you still see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay, good. Oh yeah, that thing's pretty quick.
Well, it's hitting its max at 30.
Yeah.
I kind of need to pedal it.
Yeah.
To keep up with you.
Well, that's okay. On these roads, 30 is tons. with all
Yeah.
the bumps and the turns, and especially with MR going on these little dirt roads and with these little hedgerows, I find I rarely get above 30. So I met Maddie. Maddie, you were a viewer of mine back when I was doing the Mountain Valley Farm series.
Yeah, I was.
And that's how we met.
I think it was. I saw you from OGF streams and then followed you on your own channel.
Well,
And
sorry, hang on.
you found something?
My head tracker kind of went a little weird.
Yeah, I followed you on your own channel and fall in love with your playstyle. And of course I had to tinker with that map also.
Yeah, so of course.
I've done few map edits with the 64-way field angels, angles.
Yeah.
And I'm learning as I go.
Well, that's the way it's done, right? I mean, you basically... When did you get started on GE and on editing XMLs?
Well, I just... I read few articles or forum posts from, I think it was either Giants Forum or FSUK.
Yeah.
And just about how to change the tires of your tractors.
Right.
And those posts were like FS15 posts, where you need to add the tires with GE. So that didn't go as planned. So then I had to do some XML editing, or learn to do.
Yeah.
And it just grew there. I'm a lot of like a tinkerer guy. I just cannot leave anything alone.
That's it. Well, that's the thing, right? Is the the whole the GE side of here you go. There's the balers over here. The GE side of Farm Sim is like that. It attracts the tinkerers, guys like you, guys like Turbo, and so many other people. And there are so many other modders. I mean, I know that I was talking to. I'll back up a little more. Yeah.
Got to get it straight.
Yeah. Oh, stop right there. A little bit forward. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Right there. Good. Put it on the drawbar. Give you the PTO. Good. You may have to open your back window to run this thing. I think you just got to keep pulling on all the strings to get it to work properly.
This doesn't have the back window.
Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't have ICs on it. That's kind of weird.
I think this didn't have it.
Oh, that's odd. Okay, well, I'll let you start the baling part. I'm going to set myself up, and we're going to pick all these things up. And the actual story is that I was, I had a bit of a crash on the map. So hang on a second. So let's see here. If I go to work position, I need the HD bales. There we go. Hit the X button. And I can now turn off the gear, brake. Let's see if this works here. There you go. So what I'm trying to do with this trailer, and I have done it, and it works great, is I move the...
you can auto-load on the... Yeah, nice.
Yeah, but what I wanted to do is I want to change the trailer so that instead of it picking up the bales on the ground, I want it to trigger on the trailer. So that you have to have somebody walking alongside and throw the bales up on the trailer, and then they auto-stack. You know what I mean?
You just need to move the trigger.
That's it. Yeah.
To the trailer.
Yep. And it's already done, and it works great. So when it comes time to doing grass and to doing straw and hay on my farm, I'm going to bring in a bunch of people, and that's how we're going to collect the bales.
Oh,
because
sounds good.
Until they sort of figure out how to make the collection or the hand tool a little bit more friendly, it's still kind of a pain picking up bales and trying to stack them by hand.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's too much like Farm Sim 15 logging. You know how they've improved logging a lot in 17? Well,
I actually haven't played FS15.
you haven't.
17.
You started in 17.
Yeah, I remember I saw 15. I
Yeah.
downloaded it somewhere and I like look at it, and it was so awful graphics that I got thrown off.
Oh, really? Eh?
So 17 just hit me, and it was the right game for me.
Yeah. I was always shocked that people used to say when Farming 17 came out, everybody was basically saying how it was just 15 with better graphics. But it's so much more than that, I feel. Let's see here. So this is what I want to do. This is what I'd like to do. I'd like to have somebody walking alongside, grab a bale, and just throw it onto the trailer. Boop, and there you go. And it would stack. So it's not quite full immersion yet to be able to stack them properly, but is that on my end? Oh. Somebody's playing with their horn around me.
Yeah, I heard.
It's funny because, you know, it's obviously somebody playing with their boat horn. You never know. There you go. So this will make Alan happy. By the time he gets back on, his bales will be collected again, and we can go up and look after his sheep for him. Beautiful.
Have you heard that there should be a old Volvo BM Valmet just around here?
Really?
I think it might be a 905 model.
Oh,
Like
really?
the mid-80s tractors.
Where did you track that down?
Well, I've heard some rumors from one of the Finnish farmers
Right.
that was roaming around in here,
Oh.
but I haven't spoken him since.
Okay. So what's the horsepower rating on the 900?
905.
905?
I think it's like 6-cylinder tractor with about 100 or 120.
Okay, so it's that would be a mid-sized tractor for what I do.
Yeah,
So is it slightly more powerful than the 602?
it's the 602 is like 40 horsepower or
Oh,
was it
really? Okay.
50.
I thought the 602 was oh, the 602, yeah, sorry, that's the one I'm talking about. What's the is it like the red model?
Yeah, it is.
Ah, yeah. I've seen him around. Okay. Well, that might be something else to add to my inventory.
Well, I might need to talk to the guy and try to find it first.
Well, when you are next around here, you may need to come and translate for me. My Finnish is rusty.
Yeah, I can I can guess that.
When you first showed me the 8000, you got that from a, what was it, a Finnish news group or a forum?
It was a site called LS Fin.
Really? Okay.
It's basically FS UK but Finnish version. Like the forum, it's kind of like a forum area.
Right.
I haven't looked around as much, so I can't tell if there's something like a news group or anything tied to it. But basically every Finnish modder lurks around there.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of nice FS15 stuff in there.
Okay.
And the FS17 stuff is really growing.
That's awesome. That's the incredible thing, right? Is that we have all these different international communities of modders and of players, and because of the language thing, they all start their own little groups.
Yeah.
And
then comes the two guys that just know each other and
that's it.
Know that this guy likes this kind of stuff, and
that's it. And then you just that's how it sort of starts, and that's how it propagates. The number of reactions I've had and the number of requests I've had for the 8000 is pretty awesome. Like people who just haven't seen anything like it, right? I mean, everybody is upgrading the fence and the John Deeres and stuff like that.
Yeah, the in-game tractors and the John Deeres that have been all around.
That's it.
I think that's just my opinion, but in the FS community, the old Valmets are quite a rarity.
They are, but that's what makes them so special, I think. I think that they didn't have Valtra in 15, I don't think. I think Valtra is new to 17.
Like a Giants brand.
Yeah, on the Giants side.
It might be.
Yeah. So but I think that it's only recently that people have been even remotely interested. I think they added the Valtra when they added the rear, like the reversible steering angle to the was it the S that you can reverse the steering?
Yeah, S is the base model that you can. And I think Fence had them also.
Fence have it too, but it was when they were showing it off on their videos, on their promotional items, it was always the Valtra they were showing up. And I don't think that a lot of English-speaking farm simmers knew what the Valtra brand was. And so now you've got all these people coming out and doing mods for it. So it's pretty incredible.
I think there might be some problem with the steering hydraulics with this one.
Is there? Okay.
I think there might be a valve like stuck.
Oh, you know what? You may be right, because I think Virtual Farmer had the same problem with that one. I was talking to him. He's over in Ballincraig over there, and he was doing some cultivating, and I think he ran into some steering lock issues.
Yeah, but I think this is just because of the lag.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, it may well be a valve though. All right, I think we got them all. I think we're done here. So
I'm kind of nitpicky, so let me just pick up these.
You're gonna do some bits, okay? You're the opposite of me. The other day, Matty downloaded my XML database and just about lost his mind.
Well, I tend to just throw.
Yeah, I tend to just sort of pick stuff up and throw it in there. My thing with the XML database is that I'm gonna pass you. I'll bring you over to the farm. We'll go. Do you want to unload the last bales out of that baler?
Yeah, give me a second.
And we can fold it up and bring it up there.
Lift that up, and I think it's that one.
Yeah, success.
Yeah, it was.
And then if you just hit the fold button, that last one should just get ejected. Sometimes it's a bit dramatic, but you know.
Well, you just have to wiggle it.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, go into that next field in front of you, and then I will. Okay, let me just come around this side. You want to throw them on? Up, throw them on there.
Up.
Okay, you go ahead and pull into the field in front of you, and I will pick up this last one. And it's up. Good. We can buy you. Alright, there should be a gate at the bottom of this field. I wonder if Alan is one of those guys who leaves his gates open. No, he actually closed it. Good. All right, you go ahead in front of me. I'll let you through, and then I'll close it behind me. Oh, except it opens over there. All right.
Ah, don't come here, sheep. Shoo, go away.
Sheep are like that. Apparently they're suicidal animals. The whole job of a shepherd is to keep his sheep from killing themselves. Looks like he left the gate open up at the farmyard, so you can just go ahead and park up that baler, and we will...
oh, I can see that.
Just unload it, yeah. He's left all the gates open up there.
No, actually, I think this is...
That one's closed?
Yeah.
Okay. This one's open, so I'm going to take this one.
You're taking this one, I'm taking that one.
Yeah. I think he's got cattle grates everywhere, so it's probably okay. I don't know if the sheep can get away. Certainly was going to have to collect them from everywhere because he's got the gates open to that other field too.
Well, they are grass eaters, so
yeah,
they won't go far.
No. They will find grass up here. All right.
Have you worked with grass silage a lot?
Yes, I have. I tend to like to do silage as bales. Actually, I'm going to pull this truck over into here. I'm not sure where he's going to want me to put this stuff, so I'm going to I'm going to park it up in here, and then we'll sort it out once he gets home. If you go straight through, there's a hang on a second. I'll just get you unhooked over there. If you want to pull straight through and then make a left, there's a garage back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put it back here beside his rake. Have you seen this rake too? This Vernier rake. Vermeer.
Oh, that one. No, I haven't.
Let's put it in front of this, because there's a weight in the way down here, so...
Oh, there is.
Yeah. Correct. So let's, he might need that for his tractor. So let's go ahead and pull it in beside this,
give me a second, I'll just...
Yeah, use that
whip
field.
it around.
There you go. Come on in. Watch that post. Oh, you're stuck.
Ah.
This baler is not easy to back up because of the offset.
Yeah, and the neck isn't that flexible anymore with all the farm work.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Yep. Perfect. Come on in. Come on in. Yeah, looking good. A little bit more. Right about there. Should just about do it for us.
There.
So, hang on a second here. So, take off your PTO and unhook you. Beautiful. Nicely done. If you can help me back up the trailer, I think I want to take it in... I think he's got some storage in here that he was using.
I'll just pop this in here.
Oh, this thing is...
second.
Oh, this is a bit of a mess in here. He's got big bales, he's got little bales. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just going to back the trailer up against this barn here, and we will leave it there for him to get organized. I need to come back and clean up the sheep anyway, so...
Oh, wow, this is... Yeah. I think the best bet is to drive it in and just...
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna put it. You see the on the. I'm not even gonna put it in the yard in the barn. I'm gonna put it up against the side here. Let me see here. Nope, wrong way. Okay, and.
But you shouldn't put it along the side because there's a fuel can in there.
Oh, true. Okay.
But if you come to this side...
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Oops, too much.
There's an empty space there that you can use.
Am I around that post back there?
Yeah, you're good. Keep turning. Now just straighten up.
Okay.
If you can, try to get a bit closer to the wall. Or just back a really long way and just pull in.
Right. Let's see if we can do that. How am I doing with that wall on that side? Good. Okay, I'm just going to straighten out a little bit here. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to back it into that silo back there. Can I get that into the silo?
If you start turning now, you should be fine.
Yeah.
And straighten out. Because yeah, you're overdoing it.
Okay.
The small axle bit on the trailer is making real nasty.
Yeah. Well, that's the downside, right? I mean, it's always a compromise because I have to keep a short trailer on this map because, well, it's a British map.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not gonna make it overly fancy. Let's just come here. We're just gonna pull it into here because when he comes home, we will sort him all out. We'll just pull ahead of this beam so I don't spawn into it. And out we go. All right, Matty, I know you're a busy man, so I'm going to cut it off there. Thank you so much for coming to visit, and thank you so much for all the work you do on all the crappy mods that I throw you that you have to fix because I'm a good shopper, but I'm a bad fixer.
Yeah, I can see that, but that's why there is people like me.
Exactly.
And Gearbox.
That's the community aspect of it. Between you, Kerbo, Genetic is doing stuff now. You know, I can play with these mods and I can do my thing. And I'm sort of more of an ideas kind of guy. When it comes to the actual fixing and understanding what's going on, I think I'm about halfway up the learning curve. So I can tinker, but I break more than I fix. So
yeah, you're the guy just raises the hands and
yeah.
Says, okay.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you, Maddie, for joining me. And we'll talk to you soon.
Will do. Thank you.
Well, you didn't have to leave. We could have hung out for a bit.